Prince William slams the billionaire's space race and said they should focus on fixing Earth's problems first in stunning intervention hours after Amazon chief Jeff Bezos sent Star Trek's William Shatner into orbit. Prince William criticized the race to leave the Earth and said repair this planet was important and said Jeff Bezos said that this is going to rob from our children's future. I have a thought. I fought a war. Not me, not you, but all of our ancestors fought a war to not GAF about what royalty over in Britain says. I think it's great that people are using their own money to do this kind of stuff and pushing forward because the government shouldn't. It's incapable of doing so. These are people who think that no discovery, no nothing can be had unless the government leads the way. There are people who are very, very religious and government is their God. So, you know how Karl Marx said that religion is the opiate of the masses, government is the opiate of the asses.
That's true.
It's true. I just thought, I think it's whenever him or that ginger, spare talk about this, I just think it's the most privileged thing. I actually do think that that's a privileged thing. I always hate that term whenever it's used to describe people, but this is a guy who grew up in castles. I mean, for the love, he wears a crown. Like, they literally put this on his head. They should be trying to fix and repair the planet. Okay, like what? Why do you think that you have the authority to lecture these people about this, about what they're doing with their money? I'm not a fan of Jeff Bezos' politics, but I don't recall Prince William being there in Jeff Bezos' parents' garage when Jeff Bezos started Amazon. Do you? I don't recall Prince William driving around the lending library that Amazon started as when Jeff Bezos first began the company. Do you? I don't remember any of that, just like I don't remember Prince William sleeping on the floor of the factory at Tesla the way Elon Musk did when Tesla was growing. Do you? Did any of these rich, elitist, white, castle-living, royal British people, he didn't risk anything to be a part of that at all. Because someone is successful does not give you right to jealously lay claim to it. And then it made me think of this thing from Elizabeth Warren. Because she had tweeted about this. She said, would you rather see, I'll do it in her voice. She said, would you rather see billionaires take joyrides to space or our country make long overdue investments in childcare, clean energy, and affordable housing? It's time for a hashtag wealth tax. Wait, what? I mean, crazy because I thought, billionaires could do both, number one. And billionaires already pay a wealth tax. In fact, the top 1% pay the majority of all the taxes. IRS numbers that everybody ignores already confirm this. These things are all public. They even put it in a table form for you for easy reading. Make long overdue investments in childcare. Why does Jeff Bezos or any of these other rich people, why are they responsible for paying for my kids? Did they have a choice in me bringing any of my kids into the world? Did you? You didn't? So why the hell should you pay for it? Why? Why is it your responsibility? Why is it your responsibility to pay for someone else's kids? Were you there? Did you all agree to take on and pay for my college classes? No, you didn't. So the whole thing with the college loan stuff, I paid my own way. I don't know why other people can't. All these people saying forgive the loan debt, all this stuff. Did you co-sign that loan? That's like me forcing you to co-sign my mortgage. I mean, that's the thing. This overdue investments in childcare. How about the government give an overdue investment in childcare by stop taking our income and allowing us to have more income to raise our children and also allowing for school choice. You know, if the government spent less, they wouldn't require so much of our money in taxes. Don't you think that that would be a huge investment? Why is government? That's never an option for them. And for everyone who says, well, what? No, if government just stuck to the enumerated powers. And who was it that did this? It was an economist that did it. It was Dan. I think it was Dan Mitchell and Art Laffer that actually had a discussion on this. If government stuck to Article 1, Section 8, and if there must be a tax, just have, like a consumption tax or something. I like the idea of a graduated consumption tax if you're going to have one. Then the government actually reduced its spending to what was called for by enumerated powers, then we would not be in debt. We would actually have a surplus. We would have a budget surplus. They sat down and did the math like 6 years ago, and I talked about it in depth on air, not to relitigate it, but the problem is that whenever there's discussion of an investment, it always means more money from the already overtaxed American citizen. It never means less spending from the government.